Alright guys, I know everybody's crazy about Among Us toys lately. Oh yeah, me too, me too! And Zombie Steve. So today, we're gonna be looking at some Among Us plushies. Ooh. Okay, so last time you might remember we took a look at this really awesome Among Us plushie, and I gotta say this one looks just like those little astronaut guys in the video game, because this thing looks identical. We got the oxygen tank on the back, we got the visor up front, and if you didn't like red, well, they also had blue, they also had pink, and they also had yellow. And it seems like on eBay, well, Chinese sellers are selling these, and they look great, and they're pretty high quality too. Now, unfortunately, these are the only 4 colors that they've made so far. So you might say to yourself, oh, wait a minute, Puppet Steve, I don't want an astronaut. I've already got one of those. And well, you're in luck because, well, we've got some imposter plush too. So let's see, for instance, if you're saying, hey, wait a minute, that pink guy's kind of shady to me. I think he's the imposter. Well, could be. Because once running over here to tackle red, well, we're gonna need a different kind of plushie to show his dark side. And of course, we've got one right here. Oh yeah, check this out. Now this is a custom-made plushie that we got on eBay. Yep, this is not official by any means, but I gotta say this one looks great. So yep, we've got a pink imposter that we can place in front of this guy when he turns evil. And yeah, so let's look at this thing because there's a lot of awesome stuff going on with this, especially the tongue. Blech. Oh, I love it. So we can kill this red Among Us guy and kill him. Nice. And the cool thing about this tongue here is there's a wire inside of it so you can pose it any way you want. Oh, cool. So when I got it, it was posed in this kind of a formation where it's like zigzaggy, just like it is in the game. So that's pretty cool. I love what they did with this plushie here. It looks like they used just regular felt. They didn't use the high quality fabric like on that guy right there. And then the mouth is really neat too. Looks like it goes deep into his body there. So yep, that's how they sewed it. And when they sewed some teeth around the mouth there. So yeah, it looks like they kind of flip up and down. Gotta pose those just right. And then we've got the oxygen tank on back. There's no cell shading on this guy, but we do get a visor. And it looks like this visor part was probably glued on. And yeah, we just get a little gray part right there with a little white part right there. So yeah, it doesn't really bubble out like this visor right here, but there's some cell shading to it, so that's pretty cool. Gotta like that. But it is a custom, so it's not gonna be perfect. But yeah, it is what it is, and it looks great. And of course, when the pink plush wants to return to normal, yep, he can do that. All right, nice. Hey, wait a minute, who killed Red? Oh man, he's dead over here. Oh, really? Oh, I have no idea what happened. Oh man, we gotta be on the lookout for the imposter. Yeah, you're right. It could be anybody, including me, maybe? Come here, Cyan. Okay, so now that I've showed you the pink imposter, well, a lot of you are probably saying, pink's not my color, I don't want pink. Well, that's okay because I've got you covered, because not only did I get a pink imposter, but I also grabbed a green one too. Oh man, this was from another seller too, and you can tell that because the tongues are different. Yeah, but there's a lot of differences. The eyes are different too, but yeah, just check out this tongue. Looks like they took a page out of this seller's book and also put a wire inside of this. Looks like there's a couple wires in this because, wow, this is really posable. So yeah, you can go like that and go, I'm gonna kill ya. Yeah, it looks like they sewed it down there. And unfortunately, the mouth just kind of pops out. It doesn't go back into the mouth like this here. So, and as you can see, boy, this guy's really bubbling out. So they put a lot of stuffing in this guy. And they probably could have took some of the stuffing out. His mouth is just bowing out there. Oh man, but I do like the teeth. The teeth look great. All the way around, that looks, it looks like we get the oxygen tank on the back, which is a little bit different from this one. And the eye, ooh, I really like what they did with the eye here. Because if you look, with this one, they just kind of glued that one on up front. And with this one, well, it looks like they actually put this fabric down and then they sewed this black fabric around it so you can see the edges of it. Like you can see the edges of this visor right there. So it looks like this one's a little bit more professionally done, so you don't see the edges. And of course we get the white part right there, which is the glare. And yeah, what a great all-around plushie. Unfortunately, we don't get a regular green one to put in his normal pose. So it looks like we're gonna have to keep this green imposter so we can kill everybody else. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so of course, once these imposters start killing everybody, well, you're gonna have to see dead bodies lying around. And if you don't want to see, well, your plushies representing dead bodies, well, check this out. We've got a plushie of a dead body in Among Us 2, and look at that! Oh, man! This is the brown astronaut, which, there's a bone sticking out of the top there. Just look at that thing. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, that's so funny. So, yeah, we got the red bloody pulp right here with the bone sticking out of it. So he's dead. Those imposters hit his way with him. Oh, they ain't having his body. Oh, that's so funny. But yep, it looks like even though this is a dead Among Us character, they did a really good job on this. I mean, the bone looks like a bone. It's actually kind of stiff, so it doesn't like collapse in on itself. That's pretty nice. And yeah, so if you want a bloody, stumpy body there, unfortunately, we don't have any brown Among Us characters to show the before and after. So I guess we'll just have to use this guy in place of it. So of course, when the pink Among Us character comes over and says, "Hey, what's going on, man?" Nothing. Oh, good, because I'm an imposter. I'm gonna kill you. Yes, he's dead. And of course, we got the dead body right there. Gross. Oh man, quick, we gotta call an emergency meeting. Yeah, we do. Let's call one. Let's see. I don't think there's too many more people left besides you and me, so, wait a minute. I'm not the imposter, so it must be... That's right, it's me! Oh, no! Yes! No, don't get me! Too late! Oh, man, did he taste good. Hey, wait a minute, you jerk! You didn't leave me any! What? Call me a jerk? I did. There's only 2 of us left, so I guess we're gonna have to fight. Get back here! I guess they all killed each other. Oh man, that's great. Now we got 3 bloody stumps. Oh, what a show this is. What do you think of that, Sammy Steve? Is that funny or what? Ooh, lunch. Hey, wait a minute, Sammy Steve. Oh man, what a dork. Oh man. Alright kids, so like I showed you, it looks like all these plushies are super huge on eBay right now. And whether you're just looking for the regular Among Us astronauts, or the Among Us characters in their imposter forms, which look great. Looks like these sellers are doing a great job with the tongues and just the overall look of these guys. Or just a bloody stump of what they leave behind. Oh man, they've even got that too. Oh geez, I never thought I'd see a bloody stump plush of these guys, but yep, there it is. And you can find these custom plush all over eBay. So whatever your need is, they've got them. And there's your cool look at these plush from good old Puppet Steve. So make sure you subscribe to this channel because we're gonna have more Among Us stuff in the future, as well as more imposters. Ooh, scary.